Hi everybody, Jess here. This week I got to pick the topic, so this week's topic is what our family's reactions are towards the LGBTQ community and how do we deal with the reactions. Um, First of all, I'd like to say that my family has pretty split feelings towards LGBTQ people. They don't know about me, obviously, because I kind of refuse to tell them, and it's just I will only tell them if I absolutely think they need to know, which currently they don't, so they don't know. But I have a lot of friends who are some way or another in the LGBT community, and so my parents know I'm friends with like people who are gay or people who are bi, people who are transgendered. I have a transgender friend as well. Um, so it's interesting to see how my family reacts to things. Um, we've got my immediate family, the family that I live with, which we've got my mom. Um, she's always like, she's always been kind of indifferent. She didn't really care. She knew LGBT, can't talk. LGBTQ people were like everywhere. She just didn't really seem to care about it. But lately she's been getting really religious, and I don't know why, because she never really seemed to be all that religious. I mean, she considered herself a Christian, but she didn't really do much about it. We never really went to church. Um, but she's been getting real religious because she's been listening to this radio station that's really conservative Christian, and it's pretty much what I think it's brainwashing radio, which it's not very good. It's pretty much preaching things that aren't right. Like, good Christians wouldn't say the things that they say on this radio station. And it really bothers me. I myself am not a Christian. I am atheist. But, that I don't care if someone has a certain religion. It's just that everyone knows there's crazy Christians out there, like Westboro Baptist Church. So anyway, it's pretty much like a little less than Westboro Baptist Church radio station, kind of like that, but isn't it Westboro Baptist Church isn't running it. But anyway, long story short, it is warping my mom's brain, so she's got worse reactions towards the LGBTQ community, which bothers me a little bit, especially because I'm a part of it. But she whenever I mention my friend that has a girlfriend who possibly might marry her in the future, my mom, she doesn't react very well to that. And that kind of clued me in on what was going on, how she's been, like, her views have changed. And I have my transgender friend who recently came over, and I didn't expect my mom to actually say anything because my friend didn't actually talk to her personally. But my mom, after my friend left, my mom just comes up to me, like, waiting for me at the door when I come back in the house after seeing my friend leave, and she's just like, is that guy really a guy, or is he a girl? And that really bothered me. Um basically, I try to ignore things like that, but it does bother me, especially because I want my family to accept my friends. Then there's my dad, of course, who I've told you guys about him. He's not the best person when it comes to the LGBTQ community. He's very homophobic, like I said in other videos, and I don't really have a good opinion of him anyway, so I just kind of disregard what he says completely because he's an idiot. So, there's that. And then, my sister, of course, my sister has friends that, well, my sister and me share a few friends, and of course, some of those friends happen to be gay or bi or whatever. And, she's always seemed okay about, people that were of the LGBTQ community. Then, except she doesn't really seem to have good reactions towards anyone who's transgender or genderqueer or anything like that. She doesn't really understand the concept of sex and gender, how they're different, so she's she's just not, like, I think what it is that she's just not educated enough, and I can't really, she doesn't take me all that seriously all the time, so I can't really explain it to her. So, yeah. But, then of course, my brother, he just agrees with everything my dad says, and he's real rude about it. I like my brother, and I don't want to disregard his opinion, but when it comes to stuff like that, I have to. And then just in general, everyone, let's see, we've got the older people in my family who, older generations of people tend to be more conservative, so, knowing that, I understand how their reactions are, and how usually they'll be bad, so I just, oh, what was that? Okay. Anyway, sorry for that. I'm alone, so any noise in my house is bothering me. So, anyway, older generations, I, forgive them, because I just kind of blame it on the generation that they were in. Oh, excuse me. Then we've got, let's see, I do have, a great uncle that is of the LGBTQ community. He is, gay, and he has a boyfriend. He's not married to him, because currently in the state we live in, he can't really get married yet, but hopefully soon, because that would be really nice. Then we have, just like, everyone else in general just seems, either indifferent or, like, most of the people in my family are either indifferent or they, don't have good opinions. Since they're my family, the way I deal with it is, I kind of try to figure out why they believe the things they do. Like older generations, it's just the way they grew up, so that I can just forgive that, and I just won't say anything to them. And then, just kind of like figure out, oh, if they had a bad experience or something like that, which kind of sucks, but it's understandable. But, there's that. And just, I just try to figure out exactly why they believe the things that they do, and try to understand it. It still bothers me when some people in my family are negative, obvious reasons, and it bothers me when they do say bad things about my friends. So I just kind of, whenever they're just like not, whenever they don't like my friends because of a certain thing, I just kind of try my best to ignore it. And if they say anything that bothers me, I will defend my friends. I don't care if like for my dad, I have to defend my friends against my dad a lot. So if my dad says something to really set me off, something really bad about my friends, I will scream at him. I won't care what he does. Like, if he gets violent, if he says anything against my friends, I will defend them. I don't care what happens to me. If he's going to say something bad about my friends, he's going down. Usually that doesn't end well, but I will defend them, and just the fact that I defend them is good. So, long story short, if your family is the way my family is, just try to figure out why they believe the things they do. Try your best to educate them about certain subjects. Like, my sister doesn't understand sex and gender. I'm slowly in the process of trying to teach her about it. There actually was a True Life episode, which I hate reality TV, but True Life is actually pretty good about certain things. So, I showed my sister a True Life episode about a transgender person, and I think that sort of helped a little bit. So, educate your family as best you can. If they don't want to listen, then you're just gonna have to ignore what they say, because you won't be able to change their opinion. And just like try to be gentle with them, because it can be a touchy subject at times for certain people. And just be yourself. And if your family, like, if they know that you're a part of the LGBTQ community, it's such a mouthful, I don't know why I have trouble saying that. If they know that you're a part of the LGBTQ community and they don't particularly like that, and they say things to you, just disregard them, because any family that treats you bad for just one little part of yourself, then they're really not a good family, which I hate to say that, but a lot of my family is like that, so I just don't really consider them much of my family anymore. Also, like, your friends can be considered your family, and if any friend of yours acts the same way as, like, what I described, they're not worth it. So, yeah. But, now, just, I'm gonna get one thing straight, though. I'm not telling you to just completely diss your friends or your family just because they have negative views. If you can change their opinion, that's good, and I recommend that highly. So yeah. Oh. Sorry about that. Just know that, you're a good person, no matter what negative opinions your family has, and it's okay if they feel negatively towards it. It sucks, but maybe one day the world, everyone, will be much more accepting in the future, and just hope for that. So, I'm gonna go. I know this was pretty long. It was my topic, so of course it's long, and I rant. So, I'm sorry, everyone, that I rant. I rant a lot, I know, I'm sorry. But I like getting everything in my videos. So, and last week it was short, so I made up for that. So, I'm gonna say adios and see you guys later. Bye.